Morning. Welcome to Brown Farms and our channel, A Very Good Life. And this is day one of the rebuild in High Tunnel B. We've got to get ready to start planting. This one holds, I believe, 1,400 strawberries. And I hope to have that window open tomorrow. Not sure it's going to happen because today the wind outside is 50 miles an hour. So if it sounds like the Martian in here, it's kind of what it feels like. Give you a look around. We have totally finished the rototilling. Now it's just a matter of raking down the humps, smoothing it out, picking up any small pieces of plastic that I see, which there is some around. There's a piece right there. Could be helpful and pick that up for me. You can still see some of the berries that are in the ground that were in here, but they'll go away. And I see we have a little bit of water because everything is thawing outside right now. If you don't live in Michigan, this is absolutely the worst time of year because the first 2 inches of the ground is thawed and then you hit ice, which doesn't let the water drain. So we have just the market on mud. And it's very difficult to even get the tractor in here. But we're making it. I have the supplies on the tractor. I have some smoothing out with a rake. And then we'll do some measurements and I'll explain what we're doing. Oh, and by the way, I know you've all seen these clips, probably wondering what they are. When the primal canes come up this year, they grow about 5-6 foot if we don't trim them, and these actually clip them to the wire. And those clips or pins are what we took out of the ground cover. And that's what holds the ground cover down. And over the course of 3 years, you can see there's a lot of rust buildup and they've deteriorated. Probably some of the spots will just break right off. But that makes it very, very hard to get them out of the ground. It also keeps them in the ground when the wind's blowing like it is outside. But we're gonna not use those again. And we're going to throw those away and we're going to put in all brand new. Okay, so Jess came in and helped level some of the rough spots out. I've done my preliminary measurement and I needed 19 foot between these raspberry beds to put 3 rows of strawberries. And I have, of course, 18 foot 6 inches, which means when I start putting my walkways in, I don't have enough space. So the nice thing about the ground cover is I can fold it if I need to. So what Jess and I decided to do is we are going to fold 2 of the aisles 3 inches. That'll be our 18 foot 6 inches. I hope I explained that right. So stay tuned. We'll start rolling this out and then we'll stop and explain it again. Okay, I'm just looking at this, and as you can see, we've put down the 4 new walks, and we brought in the template just to verify that our measurements were correct. And as you can see, the template works out fine. The holes have to be between the walks, and that is a planting template for the strawberries. We're going to be using that the whole next step when we're planting. So right now Jessica and Leah are putting in the stakes to hold the ground cover, and we only have to put stakes in every 12 foot is what we usually do, and we can get away with that inside the high tunnel because there's no wind. Another benefit. Rigby just brought him steaks. What a good dog. You've seen us measure it, and we put the flags in for our measurement, what we needed. And if you're interested, and we're not affiliated at all, but we get all our supplies for mulch and ground cover and stakes from a company out of Pennsylvania. His name is Rainflow, and we do business with them because everybody else supplies are about double what they charge, and the stuff comes either UPS or on a big truck usually for us. But if you want to save some money, I would certainly advise your irrigation needs, go to Rainflow. Best company that I've found. So we'll keep working on this, and next we're going to put the planting bed down, and we should get this project done today. Okay, we're back. We're getting ready to do our next operation. Um, the planting bed, we're using a brand new uh, type of woven ground cover, and like the plastic mulch we used, this is also white on black. Now, as far as I could find, this is the first year that this has been available. Again, we're not affiliated with the company, but that comes from All Seasons Covered. I believe it's a Canadian company, and they're the only ones that I found that carried it at a reasonable price, and it is brand new. Now, we are going to lay this today and only put staples probably on one side of it, and then we're going to plant it. Because the way that we burn holes through it with the template on it, if I put drip tape underneath it, the law is that I am going to burn holes in my drip tape. So I'm actually going to plant it, then pull it to the side, put the drip tapes, install those, and then staple it down final. So we'll get busy with it. Well, day one of the rebuild, we got 3 rows in. That makes us happy. But the vent closed up there that you can probably see, which means it is now below 50 degrees in here. So the workplace is not real nice. This is day one of the rebuild, and we did real good. We're going to be able to start planting strawberries probably 2 more days. But it sure does look nice, doesn't it, when you get all new ground cover on it. And the reason we use white on this is that allows the sun to come up on the bottom side of the vegetation, and it does help the berries. So it also keeps the diseases down. So that's my story for day one. This is Todd for Brown Farms and a Berry Good Life. See you tomorrow.